Heyo team, happy Monday to you guys. I hope you had a great weekend. An extra special welcome to our summit leaders. Welcome to our weekly junior high update video. I wanted to include you guys. We have some big updates to go through today, and I hope in the future for you to get your own update. But basically, this is just a weekly touch point with our junior high leaders about what's going on this week. And we still send emails from time to time, but this is just a great chance to get you connected, whether it's while you're cooking, on your commute, driving kiddos to practice, or just sitting on your couch. But before we get into the meat of today's video, I want to go over birthdays. We do not have any birthdays this week, but we did just have two leaders celebrating their birthday this past weekend. Sue Stark and Cheryl Roberts. Happy birthday to you both. Thank you so much for all the time and energy you invest in our students and being just an incredible role models to the young women in your groups. Keep it up. We love you. We're so glad that you are on our team. Now, for those of you who are new to this, we also have a weekly joke because, I need to keep you entertained. We want to keep your bellies busting, your knees slapping, and so why don't eggs tell jokes? Because they'd crack each other up. So, that's what our junior high leaders get to experience every single week. As you probably have already heard, in all seriousness, I am transitioning into the role of student ministries pastor here at First Free, so I will be overseeing both junior high and senior high ministries, and I could not be more excited to jump into this role with you guys, especially you senior high leaders who maybe I have not gotten too much of a chance to get to know. Know that I want to get to know you, and I'll be reaching out to you over the course of the next several weeks to meet one-on-one with each of you, hear from you, get to know you better, and I really look forward to that. But with this kind of transition, there's bound to be a lot of questions. There's bound to be a lot of changes for everyone, and so I would love to host a meeting with you guys, kind of more of a forum with all of you student ministry leaders next Thursday, and that'll be next Thursday on July 2nd, and so we'll do that from 6:30 to 8 o'clock, around that time frame. We'll try and do that online. We may try and do it on the Activity Center patio depending on weather and numbers, but I'll let you know. Either way, we will have online options for that, so please mark your calendars. June 2nd, that's next Thursday, and that's 6:30 to 8 o'clock. We'll be happy to kind of clarify what roles are going to be looking like moving forward and answer any questions that you may have. But with that, I am tremendously excited to be stepping into this, to be serving and leading with you guys. I think God is poising our ministry to make an incredible impact in our community. He already has in the past several years. Our ministries have been massive catalysts for growth in our community, and I think we have even greater opportunity in the future. God has just blessed us with incredible leaders, incredible resources, and I just can't wait to see more students come to know Jesus as a result of all of your work and investing in students' lives. And I hope to see our team grow even more. I hope we see even more leaders like you stepping in and loving our students and caring for them. And I can't wait to see how God uses us. With that, I don't have much more for you summit leaders, but if you are a junior high leader, I still have some more to go through for this week. So if you are a summit leader, thank you for listening in. We'll see you next Thursday, July 2nd, 6:30 to 8 o'clock. More info to come on whether or not we'll have an in-person option. Peace. All right, hopefully they're gone. Junior high leaders, thanks for staying on. I know this will be a little bit of a longer video than normal, but we have a big Wednesday night this week. That's going to be our first Wednesday night back in person with all of our students, and it sounds like small group event night Last week was a huge success, and I'm hoping we can ride off of that momentum and see a lot of our students come back that we maybe haven't seen in person or that we just haven't seen at all online. And hopefully we'll also get to see some new students who haven't been a part of our ministry. Some quick review. Most of this I covered at our leaders meeting, but I want to make sure that we get this down. We will try our best to be outside, weather permitting, before service. So we will have students show up from 6:30 to 8:30. And so from 6:30 to 7, we will be outside, weather permitting, for students to hang out on the patio, out on the big field, and just spend some time together, get to see each other. Then we will filter our groups, one group at a time, into the activity center. The plan is to have all students, everyone together in the activity center, social distance, wearing face coverings. That will be a requirement. Remind your students to wear the face coverings. And we'll have a little bit of a worship element, a message, a fun activity that students can play kind of at their seat, and a weekly clip. So make sure that we're ready for that. And then after service, we will filter in the same order. Whichever groups came in first will leave first, and we'll go one group at a time to make sure we're not cramming through doorways or anything like that. And we'll be back outside for small group time and then for hangout until parents come to pick up. If weather is not good, if we've got rainy weather and we cannot be outside, we will split our group before and after service between 3 different rooms. And that would be 6th graders would be in room 300, which is the room where D6 meets. It's upstairs above the activity center. Big room with a small stage. If you're at the spring retreat, it's where we had our meals. 6th grade will be in 300, 7th grade will be in activity center, and 8th grade will be in 170 down in Kid Connection. The reason being, why did we pick these? It's because of numbers, based off of our grade numbers. And so if it is raining before and afterwards, we will be instructing students and parents to have students dropped off at 6:30 at their respective areas. So really all it changes is for 8th grade. 8th grade, you guys would be meeting at the west entrance and going in through the west entrance into towards Kid Connection and into 170, whereas the other 2 groups will still be activity center patio. The goal of with that would still be to meet together in the activity center for service, but in terms of giving students the opportunity to have a little more fun, hang out, and safely social distance, we're going to have to split up into separate rooms if we can't be outside. I'll be sending an email out to parents today, and I will make sure you guys get that same email so you have the information in writing, because I know that's a lot of stuff. But man, just remember to keep encouraging our students to social distance, wear face coverings, be respectful to those around them, and just explaining the why we do it. You know, we're not doing it because we're angry at them or we want to control them. We're doing it because we want to maintain the safety of not only our students, but their families and others in our community. No matter what, we'll have online options for the service on Wednesday night. So small group leaders, during small group, it will probably be helpful for you to make sure if you have any students who still want to do online, that you have some sort of just Zoom call on your phone that they can be a part of your small group time, because they'll be tuning into the service, but then we'll be cutting the feed at the end of the service around whenever it ends, about 7:30, 7:45-ish. That is it for today. Keep joining me as we pray for our students that each and every one of them will find family and own their faith, especially just amidst a difficult time right now, and pray for the state of our nation. Love you guys. So thankful to be able to do ministry with you. Let me know if you have any questions. Peace.